back to the channel, and today I wanted to talk about putting yourself as the center of everything, making sure that you are the center of the universe, and that is what you truly are, at a quantum level and just at a mental level. So I was watching an interview with Jewel, and you guys can go check it out. It's like 3 hours long. Just type in Jewel interview. And there are a lot of good points that she brings up. If you're at your wit's end, you feel like nobody is there for you, you feel lonely, and you just want to give up, you just want to end it all, just to make everything a euphemism. You are the center of the universe. There is no way things are going to end, and you have the ability, you have the power to change things in your favor, to change things around. Even if it seems like nobody is there for you, even if it seems like you were just by yourself and things seem not to change, they don't seem like they're going to change, and yada yada. What she says is a really good question you should ask yourself, or at any point in your life where you feel like you're suffering, is how long are you going to tolerate the intolerable? How long are you going to tolerate the intolerable? How long are you just going to keep going on in the desert and seeing all the illusions of the demons that are poking at you, the cactuses, no water, no resources? Just like in The Alchemist, him just going through the desert. How long are you going to tolerate the intolerable? How long are you going to tolerate people that are pushing you down, belittling you? And if it's not external people, that means you are doing it to yourself. That's why you feel depressed. That's why you feel so sad, because you're doing it to yourself. And people can read your energy. They know the energy you're exuding. So if you're treating yourself like shit, you don't think you're powerful, people are going to treat you exactly that way. And I want to bring up another point. There's only two modes, there's only two forms that we go through. It's constriction and expansion. Constriction and expansion. So we have the inhale and we have the exhale. And most people are already dead in their life. They're already dead because they're just constricted. There's so much resistance that they've drained all of the life that they could possibly have. They're just stuck in the constriction. If you do not open up, if you do not release the emotions, if you do not find a way to exercise, literally you can exercise, dance, try to laugh, journal. Doing all of these things help release the energy, because we are energetic beings. And if you do not find a way to release it, then you're just going to use the things that society gave you. Society gave you your phone. Society gave you the internet. Society gave you drugs, alcohol, talking to people that just gossip and that are negative and that lower your energy. And yeah, all of these energy vampires are going to keep you constricted. They're going to give you the illusion that you are expanding, but you're not expanding. There's no out breath. And I think Jesus said this in the Bible, correct me if I'm wrong, but he said, put no God before me. Put no God before me. Is he literally talking about himself? Is he a jealous and greedy God and said, put no God before me, I'm Jesus Christ? No, he is talking about your point of view. Put no God before me. You are the God. Put nothing else before you. Stop putting this things above you. Stop putting the idea that people are better than you. Stop putting the idea that this goal that you have in mind, like wealth or money, is above you. Stop putting the idea or the concept that you can never get out of this rut. This rut has overridden you. You are forever going to be stuck in your depression. You're forever going to be stuck in who you once were. You're forever going to be stuck in poverty. Once you say that to yourself unconsciously, you just go through these unconscious patterns. You have now put that concept, that illusion above you. That is now on top of your temple. So the poverty is up above you. The people that you think are better than you, the people that you think that are more talented than you, you always think that you're always going to be stuck in the same situation, is also above you. The center of everything is you. You are God. Put no God before me. Put no God before you. You are everything. So it is time to start conceiving that, to start realizing that, to start imagining, visualizing that. Whatever you need to do to just start realizing there's nothing else. Everything else in this 3D world is an illusion. And right now, this God self you is constricted. And the more you constrict yourself, the harder and harder, the harder you put your fist there. You're never going to release. You're never going to be free. You are going to be the constricted God. And there's a lot of tarot cards that also say this, that the devil card in the tarot deck basically shows the devil and their people chained up. But guess what? The people that are chained up next to the devil, their chains are unlocked. The key is right there. The chains were never locked. They were always open. So it's going to take some time if you are in a deep rut. And trust me, I know this is why I'm making this video, is because I know I was at a time where I just thought I was always going to be a loser. I was always going to be alone. Things were never going to work out for me. I'm always going to have to be forceful. I'm always going to have to hustle for the money. I'm going to always have to hustle for the love. Hustle and hustle. But creation starts when you expand. Creation begins because the universe, source, starts giving you exactly what you need, starts flowing you down the river of life, and then source is going to say, oh, he's happy, she's happy. It's time to now bring more things, more material, more joy into their life because they're no longer constricted. And I'm just going to leave this off. Again, leave some tips off. If you want to get to know yourself, the true self, not the ego self, not the victim self, you're going to have to start journaling. Every successful person I've ever met, especially the rich people, this is their biggest secret, is they're always journaling. They're always writing down their manifestations, their thoughts, and every single day, just write and get to know yourself. And Jewel talks about this in her interview. Basically, she wrote down every single day what her hands were doing. What are your hands doing every single day? What are your habits? Because if you're just, popping open the phone, popping open the apps like every hour, every other hour, then that is something you need to notice, and that is something you can start to change. Another thing is moving the body, moving the energy out, moving the stagnant, dense energies out of your body with dancing, art, exercising. having silence to yourself. Every yogi, every Eastern practitioner will always tell you that you need to have silence during your day in order to know the true self, and the silence needs to be in meditation and learning how to breathe like a singer. You can type it into YouTube, breathe like a singer, doing the yogic belly breath, or I like to do Wim Hof, the dragon breath. There's a lot of pranayama breath techniques out there, and that I continue to do because, again, they taught you everything against you. Everything in this world was against you. People don't know how to breathe. People don't know how to control the emotions and the thoughts that are not them. And again, that takes you away from the God self. That takes you away from the center. That takes you away from the focus. And that also takes you away from the alignment. So guys, I'm going to leave it as there. You guys probably have some homework to do, or some new habits to implement, or things to start researching, whether it's the journaling, whether it's practicing art, whether it's being in silence for 15 to 20 minutes, at least 15 to 20 minutes a day. And you will start to see a huge shift. The quantum shift will just be expounding because everything starts to multiply day by day. And trust me, it will start multiplying if you just start doing your small little actions and shifts. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening, and